The champion's mindset. The path to greatness is neither smooth nor guaranteed. Behind every gold medal, every world title, and every breakthrough moment lies a world of failure, pain, fear, and fierce determination. The words of tennis legends Billie Jean King and Serena Williams capture this reality. Together, their quotes paint a vivid picture of what separates true champions from the rest. King emphasizes the persistence of champions. They keep playing until they get it right. Williams reveals the inner battle of champions. While fear exists, the desire to win is stronger. This essay dives deep into these quotes to uncover the mindset, grit, emotional complexity, and personal growth that define champions in sports and in life. Persistence over perfection. Champions keep playing until they get it right. Billie Jean King. This quote demolishes the myth of overnight success. Instead, it reveals that champions are forged in practice, persistence, and relentless repetition. Billie Jean King, a trailblazer both on and off the court, speaks to the long game of mastery, the will to improve. Getting it right isn't about innate talent, it's about failing and learning, adapting and evolving, pushing past plateaus. Champions know that greatness is iterative. They don't wait to be great, they become great by doing the work. Practice as a ritual. Practice is more than repetition, it's devotion. Elite athletes train with purpose, adjusting mechanics, building endurance, refining tactics. For champions, the journey is the destination. Fear versus desire. Whatever fear I have inside me, my desire to win is always stronger. Serena Williams. This quote gives voice to an often hidden truth. Champions feel fear, just like anyone else. The difference is that they do not allow fear to dictate the outcome. Understanding fear. Fear can take many forms. Fear of failure, fear of injury, fear of letting others down, fear of success and its responsibilities. Serena acknowledges this fear but asserts something more powerful: desire. Not just to win trophies, but to reach her full potential. The power of desire. Desire fuels motivation to train longer, courage to compete harder, resilience to recover faster. Desire doesn't eliminate fear, it overpowers it. The mental game. Both quotes highlight the most underestimated domain in high performance: the mind. First, mindset. Champions develop what psychologist Carol Dweck calls a growth mindset. They believe abilities can be developed. Failure is feedback. Challenges are opportunities. 2. Mental toughness. Mental toughness isn't about being stoic, it's about managing emotion under pressure, bouncing back after loss, staying focused in chaos. Both King and Williams exemplify this toughness, not just on the court, but in life's larger battles. King in the fight for gender equality, and Williams in her rise from Compton to world domination. Grit, the glue of champions. According to psychologist Angela Duckworth, grit, passion and perseverance for long-term goals, is the number one predictor of success. King's insistence to keep playing reflects grit in motion. Williams' prioritization of desire over fear is grit under pressure. Grit means showing up on the hard days, trying again after you've failed, and believing even when there's no applause. Real stories of grit and grace. Billie Jean King. At a time when women athletes were undervalued and underpaid, she didn't just play, she fought. Her match against Bobby Riggs, the battle of the sexes, wasn't just tennis, it was revolution. Her persistence changed how the world sees women in sports. Serena Williams. She battled racism, injuries, body shaming, and personal tragedies, all while winning 23 Grand Slam titles. After giving birth and experiencing life-threatening complications, she returned to the court and made 4 more Grand Slam finals. Serena proves that champions aren't invincible, but they are unstoppable. Champions are made, not born. The myth of talent. Natural ability matters, but only to a point. Champions often aren't the most gifted, they are the most committed. They show up early, practice longer, study harder, recover faster, compete smarter. Behind every brilliant moment is boring consistency, failure as fuel. Billie Jean King once said, "Pressure is a privilege." Both she and Serena understand that failure is part of the privilege of growth. Champions. Don't fear losing, They fear not trying. Don't avoid setbacks. They extract lessons from them. Don't cling to comfort. They seek discomfort to grow. The role of confidence. Built, not bestowed. Confidence is not arrogance. It's earned self-trust. It comes from daily discipline, honest feedback, progress tracking, surviving struggle. Serena's unshakable confidence is rooted in years of labor, not luck. The emotional resilience of champions. Champions are not emotionless. They're emotionally intelligent. They know how to stay composed under scrutiny, how to cry and come back stronger, how to process disappointment and move forward. Emotional resilience is the ability to feel deeply without being defeated. Physical training, mental fortitude. Physical strength gives you speed and stamina. Mental strength gives you longevity. King and Williams built bodies capable of athletic brilliance. But more importantly, they cultivated minds capable of focus under lights, patience during slumps, belief when the odds were against them. Champions in other arenas. The champion's mindset isn't limited to sports. It applies to entrepreneurs who keep iterating their product, artists who face rejection before acclaim, students who keep studying through struggle, parents who persevere through sleepless nights. Persistence plus purpose plus passion equals championship living. Keep playing, keep rising. Billie Jean King and Serena Williams offer us not just sound bites, but philosophies for living. In their words, we hear echoes of tenacity, bravery, determination, belief. Their quotes are invitations to keep going when it's hard, to rise above fear, to define success on your own terms. Because champions aren't just those who win, they're those who refuse to quit until they do.